Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I am going to be teaching you snapping, aligning and pivot in 3ds Max. Okay, so make sure you stick around until the end of the video to know how to do them. So without further ado, let's go. Alright guys, welcome back to my computer again. Like I said, it will be snapping, aligning and pivoting. It's going to be a very easy tutorial. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create two shapes just randomly. So create two shapes like this. Now first will be snapping. So if we go, can you see that 3 and kind of like a magnetic symbol? If you hold it, you see number 2, 2.5 and 3. So let me show you how this works. Let me go to the top view. You can see that snapping only works within the corner of each square, right? And it does not work within the corner of each 3D model that you made. So your 3D model has to be within the square in order to be effective. Because as I made the box randomly, I will need to do it again. So let me just delete these. So go to top view. Now I can make the box. You can see the snapping, number 3, like this, and then whatever height I want to do, just like this. Now that's better. You can see I can do top one or bottom. Okay, so let me do for the shape, maybe like this, just like that. Now this is the snapping. What's very useful about snapping is that, let's say if you want to move a certain object or select, you can just move it, and obviously it has shows a string, something like that. And it's very useful if you want to select certain shape. And the best thing about snapping is I'll be showing you how to do the pivot bit. Okay, so this is how snapping works. So you've got 2.5 and you've got 2, but for me I just stick to 3, so that's just what I prefer. So this is snapping. Now aligning obviously is when you align the shape. Let's say it is randomly placed, but let's say if you want to align the shapes together into the same lines, I will go to tools, align, or shortcut Alt A. Okay, so obviously you need to select the objects first and then go to align, so you can select any of them. Now obviously this gives you options on how you want to align. You can see the X on this side, the Y on this side. Obviously you cannot see the Z. The Z is actually I can't press any, so the Z is actually up and downwards. Okay, so let's say if I go to X position, we can see it's aligned the X, and the Y position is aligned like this. Or if you want it together, you can do X and Y. Okay, very easy, very simple stuff. So make sure you practice this until you get used to it. For me, I kind of like leave everything as it is. You can just select X and Y or Z. I just use these ones. Okay, so you don't need to use current object, target object. You can just leave it as it is. You can just play with the align position. Okay, that's it. So let's say I'm going to do the X, apply, okay, just like this. So this is how aligning works. Now here's the fun bit. Some people might be asking, how can I change the pivot, right? So sometimes I don't like it. So how do I do it? I want to maybe put it here, and then change it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to select one shape, or you can do two shapes if you want to. I'm going to do one shape. You're going to go to hierarchy. So this is where the pivot will change. So effect pivot only, or I can do object, but I do pivot only. Now, obviously, if I go to top position, then you can see some big arrows on where I want to place my pivot. So I can just select. You can see I can select it anywhere I want. Okay, so if I just go to plus, you can see. Okay, let me turn off the snapping. You can see like this. So if I turn the snapping again, hierarchy, then if I go the middle, snapping off, see, like this. This is why it's important to have snapping within the squares. Okay, so this is how you do it perfectly. Let's do snapping again, pivot. If I select a corner, plus turn off snapping, then just like this. But if you want a quick way to point into the center, hierarchy, pivot, and go to center to object. Okay, so this is how. Okay, let's turn off the snapping. This is how you do the centered objects. Okay, in pivot. So this apply to this same shape as well. You can do this separately, or you can do it center object. You can do separately, or you can do it all together. Oops. You can see, obviously, I've selected the two shapes. Okay, let me do it again. Let me do it again. Okay, because I've selected the two shapes. I can change it. Pivot, center object. Okay, that doesn't work because I did it separately. But you know what I mean. Okay, so this is how you align the shapes. Okay, I hope that this makes sense. So this is how you snap, align, and edit the pivot position in 3ds Max. So before you go, let's go back to the camera. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do have any question, I will leave an Instagram link down below. You can ask me any question. If you can like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, it helps boost the algorithm to reach more people like you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.